if not for the bare minimum. I was asked like the other day, like, "Oh, you guys talk with San Diego Wave, like why?" Like, if at the bare minimum you watch or support San Diego Wave because not only does it have the name San Diego, but they play against and have a little bit of a rivalry against a team against LA. Like LA has a rivalry with San Diego ish. It's
also
brewing.
on the world stage, the NWSL is a better league than the MLS.
Yeah. Oh shit. This
Like,
is what gets you.
That's a fact. That's a fact, though. What are we talking about?
I know it is. It just hits the ears. Just knowing what people are going to be like. Rah, 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 rah.
Yeah,
Alex
let them be rah rah
Alex
rah. Like it's a
Morgan was not
fact.
the best thing to ever happen in San Diego sports, Chiva.
yeah, women's sports are huge.
Kevin Kuzminoff signing with the Padres overshadows anything Alex Morgan did.
Did someone say that to you?
No.
That's such a random pool.
Hey,
I would have let you respect it if they did say that. It's like, you know what, mate, you know what? You pulled that. You're right.
Hey, be happy that I didn't say Alex Morgan's 4-goal game in the first game for San Diego Wave was better than Iloski's 4 goals.
No, too many penalties.
Okay, that's
too
fair.
many penalties.
Actually, that's
stop.
Fair. But it's the first game, though. It was the first game.
It was the first game.
Like to,
and it was at home.
Speaking of Alex Morgan, she is getting her number retired for San Diego Wave.
For what?
I think that news dropped after the podcast on Tuesday last week.
Tony, what do you mean for what? You were just saying, "Oh, Iloski's shirt needs to be retired." And hang like, wait, no matter.
That was kind of jokey, right?
I know it was joking.
Yeah,
I know
it was jokey.
Yeah, I know.
Let's get into it. Should Alex Morgan have her kit retired for her time with San Diego Wave?
No, it's the greatest soccer signing in San Diego sports, like San Diego soccer history. But what did she accomplish? They didn't win a championship. They won a scholarship. Yeah, but they didn't win a championship. She won a golden boot. Oh, okay. Like
Ballon d'Or runner-up.
Oh, great! We're celebrating. At least you tried trophies.
I think I'm gonna generally agree that having her number retired, especially this early too, and like it's not like it's been years and she's old now.
No, she's an owner. Like
she owns the team. Yeah, like she has her own box at Snapdragon Stadium. Like she's there.
That was part of the deal. For like, I'll become an owner, but you have to retire my jersey.
Maybe like poor Melanie, but it's just like, oh, I wanted to wear.
Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, I think in the women's game, her number is such an iconic number that other players want to potentially wear it, and of what it represents, like the weight that it has. Like you look at numbers like in Barcelona, like number 10 has such a big weight because Messi, Ronaldinho wore that number. Like you have possibly Lamine Yamal possibly going to take that number. So I think it just takes away a chance for players to represent and kind of live on that legacy when you retire. I think retiring jerseys is the dumbest thing in the world. I
think it is. I agree on the soccer sense because numbers have association with positions themselves.
But Chiva, how else are they going to use this great marketing and comparing her to a barn animal? I mean, I guess the goat, like literally the goat, but like, did you really have to go all out with the goats? Sorry.
Okay, what
I have her tatted right here in my.
Let's be real here. Who's played longer on San Diego Wave than Alex Morgan? Kristen McNabb.
Yeah.
Kaylin Sheridan, Mackenzie Robbie.
What are you gonna do? Retire number 1?
You're gonna retire number 1. I mean, Kaylin Sheridan's had an unreal impact on San Diego Wave as the goalkeeper, as a captain. She's still playing. She's a major.
I feel like Naomi Girma accomplished more with Wave than Morgan did.
That's potentially true as well. She was Rookie of the Year. She was Defender of the Year twice. She was helped San Diego. I mean, the U.S. Women's National Team win an Olympic gold medal. Like Alex Morgan's obviously impact on women's soccer can't be understated. She's like a completely like an iconic player, a trailblazer, super important. But as far as a San Diego Wave retirement jersey, I don't think so. I think she's going to be a club legend for sure, but to retire the jersey, like I'm definitely on your side, Chiva. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just wild, and I get it.
Early on too.
look, at the end of the day, you haven't been able to sell out a game at 30,000 people. Like this could potentially maybe bring 20,000, 25,000 people into the stadium.
Nope.
They haven't even opened up the upper bowl.
No.
Oof, never
For
mind.
That's literally
game.
what this is for.
So
It's
maybe
to sell
they
tickets.
maybe if they
Yeah.
I'm
sell
struggling.
enough tickets, then they'll open up the upper bowl for this game. But like, it's a weird marketing move. It's a weird move in my opinion. Just because I think moments like this are supposed to have like gravitas, and like they don't even have a banner for their supporters shield.
No, they
And
don't.
They don't have a banner for their challenge cup, and they're gonna like. Are they even allowed to hang Alex Morgan jersey or have a sign for her at Snapdragon Stadium?
They're
Or-
gonna paint
is-
it on center field to make up for the San Diego State paint that.
But there's gonna be a SDSU game the day before, so it's still gonna have the leftover
Yep.
Aztec logo.
Yep. Yeah, no, really strange move. A lot of strange moves happening in San Diego Wave. Very questionable things actually happening with San Diego Wave. Just in other non-related things. But let me tell you, the ticket sales. That's on the organization just
And
itself.
Also, why do you announce this like when
Now.
there's not even games happening
Now,
during an NWSL break? Like it seems kind of weird. Like maybe you want to get a big runway to have people learn about this and be excited for her retirement thing. But
well, you can catch the latest on Unlaced, the new podcast.
yeah, shout out to Wave. I do like hearing more stories on that realm, especially from players. So I do like that Kalen Sheridan's starting that podcast, especially from captain too. When you really think about it, like how many captains of a soccer team have a podcast, official team podcast, you know? So maybe they'll be able to open up more with some of the players on the team. So I generally like these kind of things. So it's cool. Shout out.
I'm just
shout out
saying,
to you, Matt.
if performance starts dipping from Sheridan, that needs to end.
You just like this damn podcaster. Who is the
Like,
guy from?
am I wrong? Like,
I don't think it's that much of a distraction. It's media. Like if you could say that about us interviewing them in the middle of the week.
I guess you're right. Travis Kelce has a podcast then.
Travis
I mean,
Kelce has
and his performance dipped. Oh man.
Who the goalkeeper for Wrexham? He had a podcast, didn't he? Ben Foster, that guy, right?
Yes,
listen
Ben
to-
Foster. Yes,
yeah.
yes.
He was pretty good during
Yeah.
his podcast. He was. I do like that. That's a cool move, but
Oh, Maria Sanchez is no longer part of San Diego Wave.
I thought that was already announced. Like, wasn't that
yeah.
official?
It wasn't
Monday?
official. Was it official?
I think it was official.
Oh,
I think so.
They,
We talked about it last week.
They made it official on Monday morning.
okay. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. It's okay.
Another news, there was rumors that Jackie Ovalle is going to Barcelona. That's interesting women's soccer news, I think. Leaving Tigres, she's
La
gonna
Maga?
finish up the year, I think, this half season, and then gonna go over to Barcelona.
If you're not familiar with who La Maga is,
Hey, careful how you say that here in America.
She's the original Maga, okay? Making Tigres great. I don't know.
I really had to be mindful about
This
typing that
happened
in.
during our game too. I mean, during the podcast. This goal that she
It's
had.
probably one of the greatest goals I've ever seen.
Yeah. Against Chivas too. Wow.
Yeah, no, it was
Some great goals against Chivas in the
Here
history.
it is.
one of the greatest goals I've ever seen in my life.
La maneja, le va a meter todavía. ¡Ay, cómo le quería disparar! ¡Qué gol! ¡Gol!
Like there's such intentionality by putting her feet in a scorpion position. It's going counter. All right, yeah.
Spanish broadcast too. Like the voice getting higher as like after seeing that, like you could feel like someone's voice being like, "Oh my god, that's so insane goal!" Goal. Like, oh, that's
Like she can't believe she's doing it.
like it's taking breaths away. It is on. That's such a good goal, but that's not wave talk though.
Where's the
Crazy.
official news? She's not coming to San Diego Wave. There's the news.
She's training. I saw her on Instagram. She was like
Hey.
practicing at.
That's not what my source said. All right.
What is
yes.
what is
Shiva.
press the
Hey,
button,
hello.
press the button.
Can't speak on it just yet, but I will have an update on that next week's episode. She has an update too. That was perfect timing. Thank you, Luna.
Impeccable. Wait, they have different names?
Yeah, 2 cats. That was Luna.
It's not just like cat 1, cat 2?
No, it's not.
That was the most comedically perfect.
The cats are
period, the perfect period to.
Meow. He's like, no es cierto. Meow.
That's
He's
her
like,
saying.
meow.
That's her saying, "Dad, please be done already." Oh, are you playing music again?
I
Or?
don't know.
Are you playing
That's
music?
not- you're saying you want to be
All right,
done? I'm sorry.
Yeah, so we'll have to.
Is there
wait
much
on,
San Diego Wave to really talk about? Because they're going to be on break.
They are going to be on break. I know we did mention last week that we at some point want to do the report cards. We could do that today. We could save that for another
Let's
time
save
too.
it. Let's say we're going to go.
We could go. We could go player by player if you want.
Ooh.
That would take a long time.
Isn't
How about let's
that
go
what
by?
we did?
Yeah, no, but I mean, like, we'll go one player a week.
Oh my
No,
gosh.
mind this way.
All right. Here's a. I don't know if the people can see the screen, but Trinity Byers. I would give that
and
grade
/A.
Yeah, NA.
NA here on the left. Kaylin Sheridan, number 1 goalkeeper,
Capitana.
captain. I'd give her a B.
B.
Yeah, B. It's not
B
It's not her best work this season. Not
Okay.
her best work. She hasn't been the best Kaylin Sheridan in a while, actually. She still
I would
gets
give her a B
one of the top
minus.
goalkeeper, but like I know what she's capable of.
I think on the distribution front, because of how she's able to create plays and move the ball up, I'd still give her an A-.
Oh.
But yeah, you are onto something there with the actual goalkeeping itself. But as a person, as the captain, as the person moving the ball around, she's been pretty good. All right, that's enough. We
I would
did
say
2
B as
players.
well.
Well, I mean, he's finished. It's right
We
there.
can do- we can
Trinity
do-
Armstrong.
we can do defenders today.
Yeah. all
Okay,
right.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Trinity Armstrong. A. She's a starter. I mean, to fill in the shoes of the defense that had Naomi Gurma. Kennedy Wesley's now paired up with the bench because Trinity is in there with McNabb. Like,
Wait, Tony. I disagree. Just because she's starting, you can't just give her an A. I give her a B because there have been moments in games where she gets beaten due to the lack of her experience. So I would give her a B.
I would give her closer to what you're saying. She does make mistakes, and at certain points it gets kind of exposed a little bit. So I'd probably say an A- just because at her young age, she's still such an important presence on the defensive line and has kind of filled the role. And then she's also scoring goals, which is something that Naomi Gurman never did.
oh, never did.
Facts. That is facts.
I still think Naomi Gurman probably deserves her number.
You know what,
more than
guys?
Alex
We're
Gurman.
here already.
No, let's just do defenders. Let's just do
defenders.
One more.
Hannah Lundqvist. Yeah.
Hannah Lundqvist. B.
B plus.
B, like just very solid in that back line. She knows how to move forward. She's been very instrumental in a lot of different ways. And Jonas Heideval's style and very important on getting the ball tidied up and cleaned up into the middle so then Kedna Dali and company can then distribute and move forward. Like I say a B. Again, 87%, 87 going into that B plus area.
Yeah, I would say B plus.
Yeah, I agree. B.
Yeah, I agree. Playback.
Daniela Arias away from. midfield.
Daniela Arias is chilling with Andres Reyes, the Colombians. Like, I don't know.
She's playing for a national team though.
She's sure we might see Andres Reyes play for the national team before he plays for San Diego FC, man.
I have a theory that I'm not gonna bring up on the podcast.
Cool. Oh. Type it in the private chat. In the huevos. Kennedy Wesley. C.
Gee.
She lost her starting spot Like I that carries weight. Not that she did anything wrong, but she did lose her starting spot. And in the time that she was there were times where, yeah, she put her body on the line. She definitely, gave it her all. But there were times where she was definitely outclassed in certain times. I don't know if George here is saying D for Kennedy Wesley or
C plus.
C plus.
Yeah, she did lose her starting spot. Kind of in a weird way. She got a red card that really shouldn't have been a red card, and then ever since then she lost her starting spot. So I think Jonas is just very strict when it comes to making mistakes like that.
Yeah, I think Kristen McNabb has played a part in that as well. She's kind of played at a bit of a higher level than Kennedy Wesley, but I agree with you. Like C plus. She started off the year pretty well. I think she held that back line down and was solid in that spot, but since then she had a bit of, sometimes she would get a little bit exposed, had a bit of few mistakes, but like she might come back and take that starting spot away from Kristen McNabb too. I wouldn't be surprised if that happened. But yeah, probably C plus right now.
Kristen McNabb, I give it a B plus. I think she stepped up in important games, but I think she's also made some crucial mistakes. I personally don't think I would give anyone on the back line except Pearl Maroney an A.
Yeah, Pearl Maroney definitely deserves it. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, she used to play in the French league, so she speaks very well in terms of that play style with Pearl Maroney.
Yes, McNabb is the definition of just there.
In a good way, like there
Yeah.
in a positive way.
What I do like about McNabb that I feel like I haven't seen out of a lot of defenders this year is that she will just clear the ball sometimes. And I kind of miss that in soccer. I feel like we used to see that a lot more, where it's just like, oh, dangerous position, I'm just gonna kick it as far as I can. I think that's kind of fun to see out of a player, but she is kind of just there. So B.
Pearl Maroney is an A.
A.
Maroney A. Yeah.
A. She's the best defender in the team. That's just point blank. Period. Quincy McMahon hasn't gotten a lot of minutes, so I would rate Quincy McMahon at D.
She's earning spots playing with the US under 23s too, which is interesting to me. Like I think that she's still highly rated among US soccer circles and expected to play well. I think she's also kind of played as a winger too, I think, with the US women youth national team. So that could be in her future as well. So I think this is kind of like a long-term investment for a Wave, maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely.
I think especially placed at the left back position, so Pearl Maroney is just too good.
Locked it down.
Yeah.
Absolutely. But all right, we'll return with midfield and potentially offensive. The
offensive
players. Just
who's the most offensive
the most
San Diego
offensive
Waves player?
Just
who offends you the most?
Who offends the most? But anyways, that's gonna be it for San Diego Waves.